Hello, my name is Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I think I'm just gonna do a little get ready with me video. So we are gonna do some makeup today. My skin is freaking out, for lack of a better phrase. I think I do have rosacea. I actually just made a dermatologist appointment for this coming Tuesday. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I've always had redness, but lately it's just been so bad. Just like, none of these are breakouts, it's just redness. Anyway, let's get started into the makeup. We're just gonna do like a quick get ready with me today. I haven't even done anything with my hair. It's a little, just put some dry shampoo in it. First, I just washed my hands and wet my beauty blender, so we're good to get started. The first thing we're gonna do is prime, and I have been using this Stila one-step primer for like the longest time. I love it because it does have that green in it. It has like 3 colors, and I think it's something that really kind of like tones down my redness and just moisturizes my skin. Okay, I just clipped my hair up just so it stays out of my face. I usually apply my foundation with just this Real Technique sponge, and I've actually been loving this L'Oreal Infallible, the new foundation that they just came out with. So this one's a little bit dark for me, so I'm just gonna like squirt a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I have this lighter shade of the Bare Minerals liquid foundation, which is like my holy grail foundation. I use it all the time. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that with it, mix it up, and apply it to my face. I usually just mix those on the back of my hand and then just kind of slap it all over my face. So yeah, my redness has been terrible, which it's been terrible for a long time, and it like flares up. So I finally made a dermatologist appointment, so we will see. Hopefully get some answers next week. I will keep you guys posted. I like using a sponge to apply my foundation because I feel like it doesn't get as cakey. It kind of like takes some of the residual product and soaks it up into the sponge. And I like it because I'm just trying to look a little bit dewy since my skin has been so dry. It's not full coverage, I would say, because I can still see some of my redness peeking through, but I like more of like a natural like medium coverage that I can build up rather than like a matte like full coverage foundation that's gonna make me cakey and dry. So usually before my foundation, I usually put a lip balm on, but I forgot. This is just the Laneige sleeping mask. I got it as like a little sample from Sephora. So I'm just gonna put that on my lips. Just because they have been feeling so dry. And this is like good to kind of like moisturize your lips before you put any like liquid lips or anything on later. So that's usually what I do. And next, I'm gonna use Tarte Shape Tape in, this is Porcelain Beige. I usually use this one to brighten, and then Fair Neutral is another one that's like a little bit closer to my skin tone. So I usually focus it underneath my eyes. And I put a little bit more just because this is where I get the reddest. So I like to blend my concealer down to kind of cover up the redness that my foundation didn't get, if that makes any sense. And then I just blend this in with a sponge. I don't know what kind of makeup look I want to do today. I've been seeing a lot of people put like color on their inner corner and then leaving the rest of their eye kind of like blank, and I really like that. But I don't know if that would look silly on me or not. So see, I have like, this is where all my redness is kind of concentrated. So I take my extra concealer down and it kind of covers that up a little bit more. And I haven't found a concealer that I like more than the Tarte Shape Tape, because I could get away with like not setting this if I don't want to. And it doesn't like dry my under eye out, which is nice. I usually use it on the top of my eyelids too, just to prime my eyelids. So after I applied my foundation and concealer, I usually go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills It's a foundation stick, I think, technically, but I use the shade Fawn and use it to warm up my face and kind of contour. So I just go along like a little bit above where I can feel my cheekbone come in and draw a line, and I sometimes draw it like up because I'm going to blend it up my face too. And then I just use this Spectrum Cosmetics brush. It's like a flat, is this like a flat kabuki brush? But I usually just use it to blend out. My skin has been so dry lately. Usually I have pretty normal skin, but my moisturizer that I had been using for like at least a year just stopped moisturizing my face. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something different, something like a little bit heavier. And it's still really not like doing it for me. I'm just waking up with like dry skin. It's really bothering me. So you can see how I just like blended that out. It gave my skin some like shape and some color back to my face. Sometimes if I want to clean up underneath like what I just did, I take my sponge and just kind of run it underneath. And it kind of cleans that line up. Or you can take powder and do it, but usually I just use this since it's already handy and I have like cream products on my face. So today I really wanted to try the e.l.f. Cream blushes. I have fallen in love with creams like the past like fall and over winter, and I haven't tried cream blushes yet. So when I saw these from e.l.f., I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get those. I need them. They're only $4 each. I got them at Ulta. I got this like peachy color and then like this soft rose color. So we're gonna use the soft rose today. I've tried the peach one and I applied it with just my sponge, but I found that it was taking up the coverage of like my foundation and concealer, so I wasn't too happy about that. So today I'm gonna try to apply it with just a brush. Ooh. So this is the soft rose one. I'm just using a blush brush from Sonia, I forget her last name. It's SK, Sonia Cusack or something from Target. I just have a blush brush and I'm just kind of like patting in the color and then patting it on my face. I really want to try the Milk blushes and their cream bronzer. I would love to try that too sometime. So it's not like it's pigmented, but it's very easy to like lay some product down and like blend it away, which I like. And I like to put some on my nose. So it did pick up some of the foundation on my nose. I don't know if you can see that, but like the foundation is like wiped off basically on the tip of my nose, which sucks. I really wanted to love these blushes. If you've tried these, now there's a way that you apply them. Maybe I have to like powder my face first. I don't know. But if you found a way that you love wearing them, please tell me, because I really want to love these freaking blushes. I usually use the e.l.f. powder blush, the primer infused blush. I've actually already hit pan on this blush. I love it. This is the shade Always Cheeky. I'll definitely be buying more of these, and they have a primer infused bronzer that I really want to try too. And I really wanted to love these, but they make my makeup look like crap and I don't know why. Today with a brush, it's not so bad on my cheeks, but it wiped off the foundation completely off my nose. But they do look really good. They kind of like sheeny. They're not like really matte. Maybe I'll apply them with my fingers next time just to see if I like them. So I'm not sure about these. I want to love them, but they're making me angry. Since I haven't set my concealer yet, I take this tiny little like teeny tiny packing brush. Oh, it's Spectrum B03. Since I haven't set my concealer yet, I usually go through and just like get out any creasing that formed on my eyelid before I set my concealer. And then I always get bad creasing like right along my nose, so I usually take this just to get out any excess product. Before I even set my under eye, I usually do my brows. So I have my Anastasia brow brush that I use, and my ColourPop brow color in the shade Taupe that I usually use. So I usually take a little bit of product and then put it on the back of my hand and use it from there, just because you don't need much of this stuff. Periodically I'll go through and just kind of like clean up excess product with my spoolie. I do love using brow pencils, but I feel like they do not last as long as like this brow cream. And I love how thin this Anastasia brush is. Hook is laying on a chair to my left and Milo is laying on my desk to my right, just like bathing in the sun. Brush them up. I like the look of like fluffier brows, so I usually like brush them up so they're more fluffy looking, and I don't really trim my brows because I like that like long fluffy look. Alright, so usually when my brows are done, I usually set my under eye. The only places that I really set on my face are like underneath my eyes and like right in my T-zone. I just use the RCMA No Color Powder and this Real Techniques brush. Get off any excess product. I'm not like a baker. My skin's dry, so I don't think I need that. And then I just set my under eye and then usually come down. The only thing I hate about this powder is that it's so damn messy. They need to come up with like a different little component to put this in, but it's only like $20 for 3 ounces of powder, so it's just a great deal. And it's just a translucent powder. So after I set my under eye, I like using the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel to brush my brow hairs up. And again, I like them to look fluffy, so I usually brush them all up. Okay, and for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this cute ColourPop shadow called Paper Tiger. It's my favorite yellow eyeshadow, and I just like yellow with like my blue hair. I like that contrast of like a warm eye with like my blue hair. And then I really love this shadow from the ColourPop My Little Pony collab, this like orange Starburst shade. I swatched it on the back of my hand. It's just this really pretty orange shimmer. So let's go ahead and start with this yellow Paper Tiger shade. I just have this Spectrum A06 brush. It's like a big fluffy brush. I'm just gonna pick some up on the back of my, pick some up on my brush on the back of my hand. Oh, what is life? Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that out, starting in my crease. And I have hooded eyes, so I usually look like straight ahead, and then I want my crease to be like right above kind of where people can still see my eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna take some of the Paper Tiger shade and put it underneath my eye too, and just kind of connect that outer V. Is it nice weather where you guys are? It's been pretty nice in Ohio. I got a grill the other day. An adult purchase. I felt like such an adult going into like Menards, which is like a cheap Lowe's, I think, in Ohio. And we just got like a cheap charcoal grill, but I'm so excited to use it. We've used it twice so far for like turkey burgers, and then we had steak and potatoes one night. It was delicious. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is another Real Techniques brush. I got these brushes at, well, I got them, what did I get them for? Christmas? Yeah, my friend Ashley got me these for Christmas, and I think she got them from Marshall's. I've actually gotten Real Techniques sponges for pretty cheap at Marshall's too. So I'm just gonna take this tinier blending brush, dip it in, and then go right into my crease and just kind of deepen that up a little bit, make it a little bit brighter. Do you guys have cats? I have 2 cats, Milo and Captain Hook. I love all animals, but I'm definitely a cat person just because of, I'm just chill. I like my house and the energy in my house to be chill, and dogs can just be a little bit crazy and high maintenance for me. But I still love them with all of my heart. I love them. So now I'm gonna go into this ColourPop palette and get this like yellowy orange, and I'm just gonna use my finger because it feels a little bit like creamy. It's like a shimmer. And then I'm just gonna put it on my lid. Oh my god, that's so pretty. It looks like mac and cheese. So I put a little bit more on my finger. Do you guys like more like tutorial makeup style videos, or just like get ready with me where I like talk about weird shit? Let me know in the comments. And I keep looking at myself in the monitor instead of looking at like the camera, so hopefully I'll get used to that. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna take this Spectrum A17 brush, and it's just like a little angled brush, and I'm gonna pick up that color. I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath the first half of my lower lash line. I love ColourPop shadows, you guys. I love ColourPop in general. The only thing that I've tried that I haven't really liked from ColourPop was their concealers, just because they were just like blending a little patchy on my skin, which could have just been my skin. But I really want to try their foundation. I haven't tried that. But as far as their like lips, they're like my favorite lip formula. Their satin lippies are like my favorite. And then I love their highlights. I love their cheeks. I love their eyeshadows, everything. Now for my favorite part, we're gonna use this ColourPop highlighter in FLEXITARIAN. And I have this teeny tiny brush from Spectrum called the A15. And then I'm just gonna pick some up. And we're gonna put that right in my inner corner, just to brighten it up. I love Spectrum brushes too, my favorite brushes. I think they're cruelty free and vegan. Next, we're gonna do some highlighter, and I have been using this since Christmas. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight. It's this like really pretty, like light yellow gold, but it's gorgeous. And I've had it since Christmas, and the indentions of like the waves are still in this, and I use this every single day. I love it. It has like no fallout, which is amazing. It's not real glittery. It's just like this really pretty shimmery highlight. So I just load up my brush, which I always use the Morphe F10 brush for highlight, and then just go on the tops of my cheeks. So after highlight, I usually like to set my face before I put mascara on, and I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I love how like cooling this feels on your face. And it just takes away like that powdery look. Now that my setting spray is pretty much dry, I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Mascara, I use the Essence Lash Princess one. They have like a pink one too that I really like, but this one is the False Lash Effect, and I like this one too. And it's super, super budget friendly. I saw at Ulta the other day that they were doing like buy one, get one free too on this. So there's the lashes. See what that does? Just love this mascara. All right, and last step is LIPPIE. So I have this NYX Lingerie LIPPIE. It's in the shade 6. I believe it's called Push Up is the shade. And it's just like a peachy nude, and I like these because they don't dry your lips out a bunch. It's just like a light color, which I like. This color kind of reminds me of Kat Von D Bow and Arrow, now that I think about it. It's a little bit lighter, maybe not as brown. So usually I apply my bottom lip first and then go and overline my top lip. Alrighty, you guys, this is my final look. I had fun using orange on my eyes. I don't really go for color that much unless it's just like that matte yellow that I use. But I love that Blossom shade from the ColourPop palette. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you like this little chit chat, get ready with me makeup tutorial thingy. If you want to see more makeup videos, please leave me a comment down below, and make sure to follow me on Instagram so you guys can tell me what all you want to see. I will have that link down below, and I'll try to link the makeup products that I used today. Hopefully I can find everything. I think most of it is probably available. Even the brushes, I love Spectrum brushes. I'll link those down there too. Let me know how the lighting and everything is, and if you want me to like maybe get closer next time for makeup tutorials. I'm not really sure. This is my first one that I'm filming like horizontally for YouTube, and the first time that I'm using like my ring light this close to my face, so hopefully it looks okay. As far as the blush, I am unsure about it. I really want to love these because I love e.l.f. and I've been loving cream products, so I really wanted to try a blush. But these are just picking up the makeup that I already had down on my skin. So if you've tried these and you have a way of applying them that you like, please let me know so I can figure this out. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.